Hello everyone and welcome back to the Pillars of Eternity Let's Play. I apologize for last video's brief interruptions, but yeah, stuff happens when you're in charge. Anyway, two of us have leveled up, including myself and Peter, so I guess we're gonna level up right now. Excelente. I guess I shall go with... I want more stealth. Lore? I'll go with one more lore. Survival, I guess I can go with survival one, just because, I don't know, scripted interactions or something, I don't know. Okay. Bullshit. I don't think I want that. I think... Phantom Foes. Phase the mind, leaving them flanked for the duration. Mind Blades. Collapse the target's essence, generating a slashing blade of force that attacks them before leaping to up to 5 additional targets. Psycho-Vampiric Shield. Cypher uses the target's strength of mind against it, stealing a portion of its resolve in order to better deflect incoming attacks. Oh, dang, that actually sounds really strong. Okay, I'm gonna take that. Psychic Backlash, Draining Whip. Focus. I'd like to have more maximum focus, so I'm gonna grab that. Okay, now leveling up a deer. Deer. I really still have no idea how to pronounce his name. Athletics. And I guess survival. Survival. Yeah. Very defender. Deflection, fortitude, and reflex. Okay, I'll take that because I don't care about the bonus knockdown as much, and I'd rather have him be more of a tanky character. Okay.
Hey.
So, Stronghold. Turn 1, nothing new to report. Turn 2, nothing new to report. And this construction has been completed. Currently no events pending. Stronghold upgrades. Right Hollow Restoration. Finished in 1 day, 25 hours. I could rest a bunch or just travel back and forth. But, we're not gonna do that. What is this? Security. Prestige. Cool. Main keep. Gonna cost a lot. Man. Chapel. There's a lot of stuff you can get here. That's incredible. Gonna cost a ton of money though. Okay. Hirelings. You must build the barracks to recruit hirelings. Party management. Okay, so yeah, you can manage a party here. Okay, well we do need to rest. So we're gonna rest. Oh, camping is not allowed here.
Of course.
Of course. This has been certainly interesting. Oh yeah, I can remember to start my stopwatch so I know when to stop the video. Sheesh. It is getting hot in here, but whatever. The meet and fight in the world can be taken prisoner and held near Stronghold. I think that's kind of neat. Some of the people. Alright. We're gonna rest. Pretty fire animation. Okay. Great Hollow. 8 hours have passed. This has been repaired. Now we can actually continue onward.
Bit to slick your breeches, scholar lad.
I beg your pardon?
What?
Nothing. I said nothing.
What? Oh, there's a bunch of people who want to talk to me. Okay, Olaf. Olaf seems lost in thought. He flinches when you draw near, sucking a sharp breath through his teeth.
What can I do for you?
You've been acting strange.
A crumbling castle, abandoned to memories, and an old man who can no longer tell them from reality. I'd say we've seen some rather strange things.
I'm not talking about that.
And if Meerwald is to be believed, it would seem you've an uncertain future ahead.
He was out of his mind. I don't place stock in the ramblings of a lunatic.
Perhaps Defiance Bay holds the answers we need.
I want to discuss something else. Oh, that's all. Alright.
I confess, I was hoping our meeting with Mayor Wald would go a little differently. But then, you have gained an entire keep. I don't think I've seen anyone inherit land that quickly since Kyne the Younger read her father's will.
Aristocrat requirement not met. Interesting. I wish I could have gotten through to him. He was far gone, but don't worry. The past is there that we might learn from it. I'm sure we'll find more answers in Defiance Bay.
It will give you a base from which to go searching at least. And then, there are secrets beneath the keep yet. With you at the helm, it should be easier to explore the endless paths.
Yeah, I'm forgetting about those. I suppose we could go down there, but I don't feel like going down there right this second. Depending on how close we are to leveling up. Not really that close. He's extremely close, actually. It might not be that bad to go, but yeah, it is better.
That old watcher. I don't know what I expected, but it sure wasn't that.
You said you had some other things you wanted to ask him.
Nah, well, it's kind of embarrassing now. I just got a dumb idea in my head is all. Don't know why I thought it'd work. That's funny. That's probably the first thing I got my hopes up for in, I don't know, years. At least I got that out of it.
There's no need to be embarrassed. I won't judge.
All right. Guess fair is fair, and you did bring me to see him. Those rumors back in Gilded Vale about my brother, Woden, about how he'd turned against us and fought for Widewind, been on my mind for some time now. Thing about Woden was, he always knew what was right, and that's what he'd do. One day he set out to fight for Deerwood against a man claiming to be our god. So I knew that's what I had to do too. It was right. But hearing claims that he died fighting for Rayed Saris, that got me worried. Not that he'd chosen the wrong side, but that I had. Didn't seem right what Widewind had in store, but if he really was Aethys...
Widewind and Rayed Saris. Okay, now I know how to pronounce that.
I thought, maybe this old Watcher would know how my brother died. So I could see if it was true. Like he could, I don't know, read it in my soul or something. Use our connection. Told you it was dumb.
Why didn't you ask me for help? Yes, because I didn't know you. It's hard to trust a stranger that says he's a Watcher.
Of course, I knew the truth deep down. A Watcher's not psychic. I think I just had this idea, and the idea made me feel a certain way, and I didn't want to lose that.
Really, if I wanted to find about my brother, I shouldn't be starting with Watchers. I should be starting with records. It took you 15 years to figure that out. He cracks a smile. Never occurred to me to go looking into it. Not till you put some crazy notions about Watchers in my head. Peter thinks a moment, his lips twisted to one side. He raises his eyebrows. If there was anything written down about it, they'd have it in Defiance Bay. They've got an archive at the palace.
You've done a lot for me already, but if you could see fit to pay that archive a visit with me, well, you know. Knowing my luck, the records clerk will go crazy and try to kill me. I'd feel better with you in there with me.
Oh, okay. Hey, and now these guys have leveled up too. Excellent. Okay. He actually looks kind of strange, but whatever. Lore, I'm not sure we really need him higher up in any lore. Let's give him some athletics so he doesn't get tired so easily, and a level in stealth. Oh, okay. I have no idea what to pick here because I have never played Chanters before. Summon Phantom? Reduces damage reduction of enemies in the area of effect. Increases slash and shock damage reductions for allies in the area of effect. Okay. Drains electrostatic energy from the environment to create 3 bolts of lightning causing shock damage to any in their path. Interesting. Causes a nearby downed enemy to explode, expelling 3 white grubs and crushing nearby enemies. I like this one. Well, actually, having a guy who just summons stuff is probably going to be the most helpful. 11 spirits. Modifies ancient memory plus 2 endurance? So he's kind of got like a healing thing. Alright, I guess we'll go with that. I have no idea what it does, really, but, okay. I'm gonna press this button and then I need to turn the fan on. Okay, there we go. Won't be so insufferable in here. Stealth and athletics so he doesn't get tired, I guess. Okay, he gets level 2 spells now. Excelente. Wait, didn't he have... Oh, he did already have level 2 spells. He had one. Merciless Gaze. No. Working as a Binding Web. Maybe Confused. I do like a good Confused spell, so I'll take that. On this first level spell, I'm not sure. Penetrating Blast. Concentrates the power of Blast, negating some of the target's damage reduction. Power Slam, Arcane Veil. Or Deflection. And I'm not sure about that. Dangerous Implement. Oh, that's silly. I guess we'll go for Penetrating Blast, I guess. Okay.
Hey, of course.
Of course. Yeah, I would like to go to Defiance Bay first. Still need to like explore these areas too. There's probably lots of areas around here to do as well, I'm not sure. Woodend Plains. Alright, let's go there. 18 hours. Wouldn't you be able to travel down this way as well? Alright. Go. Crit increases damage by something. This area is pretty big. I have no idea where I'm going or what's what.
Hush, Itumok. We'll just wait a little longer.
Oh, so this is where you find her. What's the Cadno? What's the Defiance Bay? Sounds like someone was walking over here. Not here? Dwarven woman dressed in skins and hides leans against a road marker. Her face is turned down, her eyes darkened by a thick stripe of face paint. She's sharpening a bow and arrowhead with a scrimshaw-handled knife. Her attention, however, is focused on a bare figurine between her feet. A large white furred fox standing at her heels looks up at your approach.
Easy, Itumok. It's not him.
Requirement not met. Who are you waiting for?
Short version? I'm looking for a very, very old friend. I'm not sure what skin he's wearing now, but I'll know him when I see him.
Standing around here is probably not the most productive thing you could do. Perhaps not, but running around all over the Deerwood hasn't done much good so far. Friend is supposed to meet you here.
That's what I heard. Of course, the man who told me so was carrying a staff he claimed was made from dragon bone, but I know Whitewood when I see it. That should have been my first clue, but I had to try something.
Back up. What does this stranger have to do with your friend?
The long version. Here we go. I'm from an island to the far south called Nasitak. I came here looking for a village elder, a man we knew as Persok. I'm a hunter back home, so tracking someone wouldn't normally be a problem. But Persok's trail is cold, to say the least.
How long have you been looking for Persok? 5 years. Oh, wow. Why can't you find him? There can't be that many people in the Deerwood. Of your people in the Deerwood. He died when I was still a young girl. Forgot to mention that part, did I? I'm looking for his latest reincarnation, which could be anyone. What? So you've been searching 5 years for a stranger you barely remember? Who could be it? Who could be anyone now?
That about sums it up.
Actually, I know how you feel. What?
Then you have my sympathies. Hopefully you've got a better lead than I do.
How does that statue figure into it? She dusts the figurine on her trousers and raises it in her small, flat palm. It's carved in the shape of a bear, smooth and round. Polished adra is worn to a dull matte along its arched back and ovoid haunches. A soft glow emanates from within.
Cute, isn't it? It belonged to Persok.
Oh.
Before he returned to the wheel, he left a splinter of his soul in it. Something to help us find him later.
Blah, 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 blah,
When I
blah,
left
blah, blah.
Nasitak, it was completely dark inside. But as I've gotten closer to Persok, it's glowed steadily brighter. Since I've reached the Deerwood, however, it's gotten hard to read. Some days it flickers and goes dark. Others it shines nice and bright, for a few hours. But most of the time it looks just like this.
I could take a look at
I've
it.
heard that one before. Whole reason I'm standing here is because some so-called watcher from Forkvale told me he could take a look. For a few golden dukes, of course. I was on my way out of the Balmarsh when I heard talk of a traveling mystic who could supposedly see souls. I knew it was a long shot, but what did I have to lose? I went to see this fellow and gave him the Audra figurine. He made a big show of moaning and rolling his eyes, and after I'd given him 5 golden dukes to lift the shroud, he told me to seek the crossroads in the field between the wolf's lair and the twining trees.
Go on.
He thought he was being vague, but I know the area well enough to recognize that he meant this place, right between Defiance Bay and Twin Elms. I had a bad taste in my mouth, but my coin was spent and I'd already left an arrow in his knapsack as a friendly warning. Told him I'd come back and leave him with another if it turned out he was giving me the runaround. I've been here a week now. Guess he had the last laugh after all.
How stupid can you be? What a fine person. Yeah, I see the figurine.
Why?
I'm a real watcher.
You expect me to believe that? After the story I just told you?
You've got nothing to lose by letting me try.
Fine. But if you try to run, just remember that my arrows are faster.
Raise the Audra bear, turning it in the light. As your eyes catch a tiny glinting scratch of scenery around you melts away. You're standing on a cliff overlooking the water, seeing through the eyes that aren't your own. You catch the musk of beets amidst the fresh scent of vegetation, and your heart beats a little faster. You'll have to watch your step up here. You look down just long enough to see the sharp, pale cliffs drop into the water hundreds of feet below you. Wow, that's really high perception. I see a vision of cliffs high over the water. Does that sound familiar? Your question is greeted with shrugs and silence. You've got it. He's standing on a cliff.
What are you talking about? What just happened?
I told you I'm a watcher. I know this sounds strange, but it's the truth.
You realize I've got no coin to give you. even if I did believe you.
Take the information or leave it, but good luck to you either way.
Good hunting to you.
Hmm?
Well,
Of course.
I'm not gonna hire her. She sounds way too stupid. That's gonna be the logic of Abattoir. Oh, hi!
Ray.
Okay, we're gonna run away now. Oh, cool. Nice chant. Lets us run faster. Woo! Nope. Nope. We're gonna go this way. Oh no, they're attacking her now. Okay, I think we're gonna save her. Like, we just ruined her day, I think. We're not gonna let her just die alone. That sucks. What the? Get it. Yeah. You're welcome. Sorry. Wait. What? She died! She actually died! How did she die? Did it kill her? No, it did. Wow, that sucks for her. Okay. Fine hunting bow. Fine dagger. Fine whatever that is. Fine hide armor. And awakened wood. Hey.
Hmm?
Yeah. We'll take the fine hunting bow. He will anyway. The rest can just go to stash and we'll sell it. Excellent.
Hey.
Well, for her. I guess she's never gonna find that person she was looking for. Adelwan Bridge. Here we go. It'll take you 4 hours to complete your journey. I do not care. The character's endurance is reduced to 0. The character is knocked out, but will get back up with full endurance if their side wins the battle. Health damage is typically only restored by resting. If it is reduced to 0, the character will be maimed or killed. Currently, we have it just being killed. It's interesting how these backer characters, I believe that's what these are, all have these different stories you can actually read to them. It's kind of neat. So I'm not going to really bother with them right now. I'm more concerned with getting through the quests than going around. That's probably what I'm just going to do in my personal playthrough. Zoran Zinnius Kavik. An interesting name. Commoners. Goose and Fox has the softest beds and the best ale. Welcome to Defiance Bay. Watch yourself in our city, understand? Okay. Copper Lane. It'll take you 15 minutes. Oh, you're strolling. Stealth skill is used to avoid detection on scouting mode. Classes like rogues and rangers start with a bonus to stealth. Yeah, I don't think I was going to take in that ranger at any point in the game anyway. From what I've played with the ranger... Oh.
The city at the heart of the Deerwoods Revolution now seems on the brink of another.
I don't like
Refugees
rangers.
line the streets, homeless and hungry, displaced by White One's legacy, hoping for relief within the city walls, and finding none. Dissidents congregate to protest and to heckle, calling for an end to animancy and the ouster of their duke. The city's militiamen cast fearful looks as they patrol the streets, their hands trembling at the hilts of their weapons. The capital of a country that had not long ago incinerated a god now appears to be a spark away from sharing the deity's fate.
Interesting. But yeah, I don't like rangers. I don't like the way they play out. They just don't seem very strong to begin with. Okay, we're here in Defiance Bay, and this place is huge! Woo! This is like the, what's it called? In Afkatla, the, like, one of the main districts that you normally
City
go
of
to for...
Defiance. Crown jewel of the Deerwood. If you ask the locals, anyway.
What's going on here? Rowan. No! Down with animancy! Hey, I'm a cipher! I'm about to blast you all into oblivion. Wadeland's legacy was one warning. Heritage Hill was another. Spread the word. Together we'll drive the blight of animancy from our city. Rowan's arms are crossed and his mouth is set in a grim frown as he watches the gathered protesters. He looks ready for a fight. He sizes you up. New in town, eh? Picked up an interesting time to visit Defiance Bay. All these refugees fleeing the frontier and finding the legacies no better here. It's the Animancers. Magrans scorch them. They nest in the city like rats. You mark my words, though. Us dozens are gonna put a stop to it. Like I care about your problems. Now there's obvious frame rate drop here. I guess it's because it's a lot bigger of a place and there's a lot more characters that it's got to handle. What's this place? The Goose and Fox, like the enemy were recommended. I guess we're gonna take a pit stop here. And yep. First skill is used to cipher clues and remember pieces of esoteric knowledge in conversations and scripted interactions. It's a fire godlike. Interesting. Actress. Everyone's a philosopher here.
How do you do?
My kind of place. The man behind the bar is nearly the size of an Amao. Handle protrudes from his back, and his face is set in a stoic frown. He gives you a small nod. Here for a drink? It's a tiny pewter cup in front of him. He turns it in one borrowed hand, but does not drink from it. Can I get a room? Show what I've got. Ooh. Dexterity and stealth. Intellect and lore. Perception and resolve. 2 dexterity for everyone sounds really nice right now, actually. Let's see. Sell stuff first. I like how expensive, like, fine stuff sells for. It's nice. Need that. Care about these. Yeah, we're gonna keep that. Still. Level 3 adventure. Nah, we're not gonna do that. Ink supplies, don't need that yet. Alright. Guard Noble. Some words of wisdom too. A good place to unwind between jobs. Sometimes I even find new ones. A woman sits by herself, spinning something on the table in front of her and watching it with fierce intensity. It's about the size of a coin, and it wobbles over a crack in the wood with a metallic rattle. She snatches it up with one hand and slams the half-empty cup down on the table with the other. This is not a good time. Okay, as you wish. Alright, well, we're actually going to end this video here in about half an hour anyway. So thank you for watching. It's getting interesting, like I always keep saying. But yeah, we'll have to see what happens next. So yeah, we'll see you in the next one.